Brilliance Audio presents Leadership Coaching 2nd Edition, Working with Leaders to Develop Elite Performance by Jonathan Passmore, performed by James Langton. The opportunities of concepts and frameworks. There is no shortage of leadership models. Walk into any bookshop or library, and there will be plenty of choice in the section on leadership and management. Most offer the reader a unique model, sometimes developed from research, but more often the product of the author's thoughts and experiences. Examples include John Cotter and Marshall Goldsmith, who have both offered multiple insights into leadership and how leaders can improve what they do. Many are personal accounts of well-known leaders, such as Louis Gerstner, former chief executive of IBM, or Richard Branson, who offer their perspectives on what it takes to be a successful leader. Sadly, many readers, and some writers, interpret these models as universal truths, a model that can be applied in both sunshine and rain. However, it is misleading and unhelpful if leadership theories are expressed in this way. The context is important, as many of the writers in this book and others have emphasized. The best leaders select from a wide palette and make informed choices about their interventions and the approaches that suit the individuals, the culture, the context, and the specific situation. I would argue that models are useful heuristics for leaders, but they are not the answer. Conceptual models offer the leader and the coach a number of advantages when discussing leadership and leadership dilemmas. First, they offer a lens through which to view the situation. Such a lens provides positioning points that can frame the problem, like longitude and latitude. The model does not exist by itself, but these points help to measure, assess, and explore the issue. Second, models offer both the coach and the manager a common language with which they can talk about the issue. Models use different words and phrases to describe leadership behaviors. They can be helpful and provide a common way to engage with and discuss the issue. In some instances, the issue itself may be outside the manager's awareness, and the coaching conversation can help deepen their reflection and self-awareness. Third, models can help normalize events, enabling managers to recognize that they are not alone in experiencing these events, and also challenge their perspective when wider issues have been left unconsidered. Finally, in some cases, the model has been developed into a questionnaire. The questionnaire offers feedback for managers on their personal situations or styles and, combined with the common language, can help in building a plan of action. We have explored this concept in more detail in an earlier book, Psychometrics in Coaching, but a few of the authors in this book have linked their models to accompanying questionnaires. Coaches need to be able to draw on a range of useful models, which they should be able to describe and discuss with their coachees. However, in doing this, the coach needs to be confident that the approach fits with the learning style of the coachee, and that the model's language or insight provides a shorthand aid that would help cut through a longer discussion of the problem. Evidence-based coaching. The importance of research. There has been a growing body of research in coaching over the past decade, and much of this has focused on the benefits of coaching within organizations. However, the area of coaching's contribution to leadership is still relatively under-researched when compared with other areas of leadership development. Organizations are asking more questions about their HR development decisions. What are the benefits of this approach? What is the return on investment? Does it really work? I would argue that coaching can contribute in a number of ways to leadership development. The first is in helping leaders and managers to transfer learning from the classroom to the workplace, personalizing the material, and making links from theory to practice, and from conceptual to previous knowledge. While this is limited in its scope, Olivero, Bain, and Kopelman argued that such benefits could be achieved through combining training with coaching to enhance learning.